Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJL Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1999 postseason is on the air. We are back here at Jacobs Field. This is Game 2 of the American League Division Series between the Texas Rangers and the Cleveland Indians. The Indians lead this series 1-0. Rangers would like to tie this series up before heading back to Arlington. A 2-0 series lead could be very difficult for the Rangers to overcome. But we will see what happens tonight as we have these two teams going together as we now begin the Game 2s of this League Division Series round. CLE baseball fan, Cutter Historical, Ernest Cruz, and Ben Witz are first to join us here at Jacobs Field. So, yeah, I was noticing that Screwball Screwball really did come with his A game. He dominated the Guardians in that game today, but we'll see how Game 2 goes there. Anyway, and XSG2 now joins us here. So now it is time to play some more 1999 postseason baseball. The Indians lead the series 1-0. Can the Rangers tie it up? Let's see what Inside Pitch has to say. Starting pitcher for the Cleveland Indians tonight, their number 2 starter, Dave Burba, 15 wins, 9 losses, a 4.25 ERA in 99. We are at Jacobs Field. This was a hitter's park, 219 home runs it there, adds 2 to strikeouts and adds 2 to walks. So if everybody is set and ready to go, another exciting game of Inside Pitch. Indians lead the series. Can the Rangers tie it up? Let's go to the top of the first. Leading off for the Rangers, second baseman Mark McLemore. He was 1 for 4 in Game 1. We're going to use blue, white, and blue dice. Indians are the home team. ALDS Game 2, another exciting matchup in this 99 postseason. What will Inside Pitch have to say? Only the dice know. Burba, 3-5. That is a walk plus. The first thing he does is walk McLemore. So that'll be the first walk given up by Burba. He had 93 of them in 99. Infield goes a double play. Next batter is the catcher, Hall of Famer, Pudge, Ivan Rodriguez. Absolutely. Pudge was 0 for 3 in the game, in first game, though. McLemore had 16 steals. He won't get one here. Burba, 1-3. Home run chance. The 9 is good. Against the righty, Pudge needs a 16. And that is a 1. Boy, I think Pudge obliterated that one. Kaboom! That ball is pretty high. That ball is pretty deep. That ball is pretty gone. Home run, Pudge! And just like that, the Rangers jump out to a 2-0 lead. Pudge hits his first home run of the postseason, and he absolutely obliterated that ball. I don't think they're going to find that in Jacobs Field. That might have landed in Riverfront. That might have landed, or in this case, Synergy Field. That might have landed at Synergy. 2-0 already here for the Rangers. First home run of the postseason for Pudge. Here's the left fielder, Rusty Greer. Greer was 0 for 4 in the first game. 2-0 Rangers already on a big boom by Pudge. Burba, 1-2, strikeout, and that's going to miss. Greer, 2-4, grounded to first. Jim Thome will get that, and he'll take it to bag himself for the out. Here's the right fielder, Juan Gonzalez. Solid player. All of the very good. 326 average, 39 homers, 128 RBIs. Gonzalez was 2 for 4 in the first game. Burba will deal. 3-4 against the righty. It's a blank. Juan gone. 2-2, base hit, right past short. And the Rangers are coming out swinging in this second game. That'll bring up the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro. Put him in the Hall of Fame. He was 2 for 4 in the first game, and he did have a bomb. Infield, a double play depth. Gonzalez had 3 steals, won't get one. Burba, 4-2. It's at the park. Jacobs Field, 4-4. And that's a grounder to short. 3-3-4. Second base, pivot Vizquel, 0-1-4. They get the double play, and that will retire the side. So 6-4-3 double play, but the Rangers jump out in front. 2 runs, 2 hits, and a walk. A 2-run bomb by Pudge. And we go to the bottom of the first. Doug Hunt and Chuck Rawlings join us here at Jacobs Field. Starting pitcher for the Texas Rangers, their number 2 starter, Rick Helling. 13 wins, 11 losses, a 4.84 ERA in 99. He is the number 2 starter for the Rangers. Leading off for the Indians, center fielder, Kenny Lofton. Some people think he belongs in the Hall of Fame. It's arguable. He was 1 for 4 in game 1. Helling will pitch. Helling, 3-4, error on a throw. Lofton, 5-1. That's a ground ball to third. That ball is hit to Todd Zeal. His error rating is a 12. That's a 10. He throws it wide. Palmeiro's range is a 3, and he won't get it, and Lofton will wind up at second base. Error on a throw is an automatic, and Lofton will easily reach. That will be an E5 on Zeal. First error on the Rangers in the ball game, as Lofton will make it to second on the error on a throw. Actually, Lofton has to make it, and he does anyway. Okay. That'll bring up the shortstop, Omar Vizquel. Vizquel was 0 for 2 in the first game. Lofton on at second, and he will stay there. Helling will pitch. Helling, 4-6, strikeout, and he got Vizquel. First strikeout for Helling. He had 131 of them in 99. Here's the second baseman, Roberto Alomar, Hall of Famer, no doubt in my mind. Alomar, though, was 0 for 4 in the first game. Lofton on at second, and he gets the jump to go to third. He'll stay put. Al Helling will deal. Helling, 5-2 at the park. Jacobs Field, 2-5. Grounded at the plate. Grounded at the plate. That's an 18 on an even number. I do not call for an error. That's going to be picked up by Pudge. He'll get that. He's going to throw to first for the out. And Lofton, he will make it to third. So a ground ball at the plate. Lofton will get to third base. That's 2 down. As nice play by Pudge. He picks it up. And that Lofton will move to third base. If it was an odd number, I would have rolled to see if Pudge makes an error. Here's the right fielder, Manny Ramirez. Put him in the Hall of Fame. He was 2 for 4 with a bomb in the first game. Lofton on at third. He'll stay there. Helling. Darn dice was like a jump out of there. Helling. 3-1. It's a blank. Manram. 3-6, and it's a base hit. The Indians will get on the board. Ramirez will hit a single into left field. Lofton will walk on home. It's 2-1. So Ramirez gets another RBI. And he's on at first. Now a 2-1 ball game. And here's the first baseman, Jim Thome. Hall of Famer? Yeah, let's think about it. No, he is definitely a Hall of Famer. 1 for 4 in the first game. Ramirez on at first, and he will stay there. Helling, 3-3 against the lefty. It's an automatic out, and that's going to be a fly ball to left. And Rusty Greer will get there, and he'll make the catch, retire the side. 1 run on 1 hit and an error. It's now 2-1 here after 1. Burba can pitch to 28, and Helling can pitch to 27. We go to the top of the second. Leading off for the Rangers, the third baseman, Todd Zeal. Zeal was 0 for 4 in game 1. Burba will deal. Burba, 1-1, strikeout, got him. He'll get Zeal. That is the first strikeout for Burba. He had 174 of them in 99. Here's the designated hitter, Lee Stevens. Stevens was 0 for 3 in game 1. Burba, 4-2 at the park. Jacobs Field, 5-2. Home run to the pull side against the righty. Stevens needs a 12. That's a 5, and that is gone. Kaboom! The ball is high. The ball is deep. The ball is gone. Home run, Lee Stevens. And that's his first home run of the playoffs. Stadium groans. Stevens very capable of hitting a bomb. He had 24 of them in 99. He'll get one there. 3-1 Rangers. As Burba gives up his second home run of the game. And now here's the shortstop, Royce Clayton. Clayton was 0 for 2 in the first game. Burba will pitch. Burba, 4-4, strikeout, got him. He'll get Clayton's second strikeout for Burba. And now the center fielder, Tom Goodwin. Goodwin was 0 for 3 in game 1. Burba will deal. Burba, 3-2. That's a walk plus. He'll walk Goodwin. So that will be the second walk given up by Burba. It allows McLemore to come back up to bat. He walked his first time up as well. Goodwin on it first, and he will stay there. Burba, 4-5 at the park. Jacobs Field, 2-2. That's a home run to the opposite field. But that 16 is going to be too high. McLemore did not have many of them. So instead, and he is hitting from the left side. From this end, it's going to be a fly ball to left field. David Justice is going to go back to the track, and he is going to make the catch, and that is going to retire the side. 1 run, 1 hit, and a walk. And we go to the bottom of the second. Pretty much anything off the ballpark card. If you're not an Indians fan, you should be holding your breath. You may want to hold your breath. Bottom of the second. Leading off for the Indians will be the designated hitter, Harold Baines. Baines came over, started the season with the Baltimore Orioles, wound up on the Indians later. Hall of Famer? No. Baines, however, is 2 for 4 was 2 for 4 in game 1. I don't care if he is in the Hall of Fame. He's not a Hall of Famer. Helling, 4-1, walk, ball 4. And the first thing Helling does is walk Baines. First walk given up by Helling. And now the left fielder, David Justice. Justice was 1 for 3 in the first game. I think Dave Justice belongs in the Hall of the Very Good. Baines on it first. He'll stay there. Helling will deal. Helling, 6-6, strikeout, swing and a miss, struck the mow. Second K for Helling, 1 down. And here's the third baseman, Travis Fryman. Fryman was 1 for 3 in game 1. Baines on it first, and he'll stay there. Helling, 1-6 against the righty, it's blank. Fryman, 5-4 against the righty. Fryman smacks one into left field. That's going to be a double. Will it score Baines? And a 2-3 and 2-3 advances if he's advances to 2 out. Otherwise, advance if hit to center field. It was hit to 2-3. It was hit to left field. So Baines will not. He'll hold at third. So Baines is going to hold at third base. He will not score on the double. But now the Indians got something going on. So Fryman gets a hit. And now the catcher, Einar Diaz, 281 average, 3 homers, and 32 RBIs. Diaz was 0 for 2 in the first game. Infield's going to play in. 3-1 Rangers here, bottom of the second. I think a much different game than the first one. Strategy, nothing on the 11. Helling will pitch. Helling, 3-1. It's a blank. Diaz, 6-3. And that's a ground ball to short. Though infield is in, Baines is mud. He has to hold. The throw will go to first for out number 2. So they get the grounder to short, but nobody will go. And now with 2 outs, here's Lofton. Lofton reached on an error and scored. 3-1 Rangers, bottom of the second. Strategy roll and nothing happening. Helling, 2-1. Strikeout 1. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Helling gets out of the jam. Third strikeout for Helling. No runs, 1 hit, a walk. But the Indians cannot capitalize on it. They stay down 3-1 after 2. As Helling comes through with a big K. Top of the third. And it will be Pudge leading off. And he got a bomb his first time up. His first of the postseason. Burba, 2-4. And that was Pudge's first home run of the postseason. Guess what? He just hit his second. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is deep. And that ball is gone. Home run Pudge. A 2-4 is a home run result. Rodriguez needed a 16. That's a 6. 4-1. Stadium groans. It'll bring up Greer. Greer is 0-1. They're all talking to Burba on the mound already. Said, man, you got to stop giving up these gopher balls. Pitch from Burba. Burba, 3-3. Wild pitch, blank. Greer, 2-4. Grounded to first. And that will be Tomey getting to that. And he'll take it to bag himself for the out. Here's Wangan. He singled his first time up. Burba, 1-6 against the righty. It's blank. Gonzalez, 6-4. Base hit into center field. And the Rangers right now are doing everything they can to try to tie this series up back to the ballpark in Arlington. Here's Palmeiro. Palmeiro's 0-1. Infield is set for double play. Strategy roll, nothing on the 11. Gonzalez will stay put. Burba, 5-4. Range play at the park. Jacobs Field, 2-4. It's a single to right. It's a range play for Ramirez. His range is a 3. And he's got it. 2 outs. What a play by Manram. He needed to get that one. Fly ball to right. Gonzalez stays put. And now Zeal. Zeal is 0-1. And now 2 outs in the top of the third. Gonzalez, and he stays put. Burba, 6-3. Strikeout 7. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The inning is over. That is the third strikeout for Burba. 1 run on 2 hits. Another homer for Pudge. His second of the game. We go to the bottom of the third. Omar Vizquel leads off for the Indians. Is 0-1. Some people think Vizquel belongs in the Hall of Fame. You can make an argument for that too. Helling, 2-5. That's an automatic. Out. It's a ground ball to short. Handled easily there by Clayton. And Clayton throws it over for the out. Here's Alomar. Alomar is 0-1. Helling will deal. Helling, 5-4. Strikeout. Swing and a miss. Struck them out. That's the 4th K for Helling. And now Manram. He got a single his first time up. Helling will pitch. Helling, 6-1. Now Helling has got it. Now the thing about Helling does give up home runs. He gave up 41 of them in 99. 6-1 is a home run result. Ran needs a 20. It really doesn't matter. Kaboom! That ball is hit pretty high. That ball was hit pretty deep. And that ball was hit pretty gone. Home run Manram. His second of the postseason. And the Indians get one back. Manny Ramirez will hit his second bomb. And right now, this looks like this is going to be a game of long ball here at Jacobs Field. Here's Tommy. Tommy is 0 for 1. Now it's 4-2 as the Indians get one back. Helling, 5-1. Pitcher result, the 5. That just missed. Tommy, 4-3. Base hit center field. Tommy will get a single. He'll head to first. Batter now is Baines. Baines walked his first time up. Still 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. Now a 4-2 game. Something tells me we're gonna have a high-scoring matchup. Tommy will stay put. Helling, 5-1. Pitcher result, the 7. That's too high. It's a blank. Baines, 6-1. And that's a fly to right. And that will be Gonzalez getting to that. He'll make the play and retire the side. 1 run, 2 hits. A solo bomb by Manny Ramirez. Now 4-2 after 3. We go to the 4th. Lee Stevens leads off for the Rangers. He hit a bomb his first time up. Burba will pitch. Burba, 5-6 against the lefty. It's an automatic out. And that's a grounder to second base. Handled by Alomar. And over to first it goes. 1 down. Clayton is next. Clayton struck out his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Burba will pitch. Burba, 2-6, strikeout. No, that misses. Clayton, 5-5. Clayton hits one into center field. That's going to roll to the wall. Clayton will have a double. And the hits are coming out tonight. And now here's Goodwin. Goodwin walked his first time up. Burba trying to have a decent outing so far, but right now the Rangers are not playing nice. Clayton will stay at second base. Burba, 4-6 against the lefty. It's an automatic out. That's going to be a fly to right. That'll be caught by Ramirez for out number 2. Will Clayton go to third? And 3-4, and he 3-4 advances. If he's 4-6, he's a 5. He's got great speed. He'll make it. So Clayton goes to third on the fly out. 2 down. It will now bring up McLemore. McLemore 0 for 1 with a walk. Indians lead the series 1-0. Game 3, of course, is back at the ballpark at Arlington. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 6. Clayton stays put. Burba, 5-1. Walk plus. He'll walk McLemore. So McLemore walks for the second time, and that is the third walk given up by Burba. And now here's Pudge. Pudge is 2 for 2 tonight. 2 bombs. 2 men down. Runners at the corners. 4-2 Rangers. Strategy roll. McLemore actually gets the jump, but he'll stay at first. Burba will go ahead and deal. Burba, 3-3. Wild pitch. No, it's a blank. Pudge, 5-1, and he grounds it to second base. Alomar's got it. He'll go ahead and throw to first, and that will retire the side. No runs and a hit and a walk. First time the Rangers don't score a run in the game in any inning. But we will go to the bottom of the 4th. David Justice leads off for the Indians. He's 0 for 1. Bottom of the 4th hearing here. Game 2 of this ALDS. Helling, 4-6, strikeout, and just missed. Justice, 3-4. Ground ball to first. Palmeiro will get it. He'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Fryman is next. He got a double his first time up. Pitch from Helling, 5-2. It's at the park. Jacobs Field, 5-1. That's powered into left. That's a 17. Wow, that just misses a home run chance. It's going to stay up there. Left fielder Greer going back for it at the track. He's very near the wall. He will pull it down. 2 down. Wow, Fryman just missed a home run opportunity as the wind maybe slowed it down. Now the batter is Diaz. Diaz is 0 for 1. Helling will go ahead and pitch. Helling, 6-6, strikeout, swing and a miss, struck him out, and that'll retire the side. That is the 5th strikeout for Helling. First time the Indians have been sent down in order. 4-2 in favor of the Rangers after 4. We go to the 5th. Rusty Greer leads off for the Lone Stars. He's 0 for 2. Burba, he'll go ahead and pitch. And 1-6 against the lefty. It's an automatic out. It's a fly ball to right. And Ramirez says he'll track it down, and he will. And that is out number 1. Here's Gonzalez. He's 2 for 2 tonight, 2 singles. Burba will deal. Burba, 5-1. That's a walk plus. He'll walk Gonzalez. Gonzalez winds up on base for the 3rd time. That is the 4th walk given up by Burba. And now Palmeiro. Palmeiro is 0 for 2. Infield set for double play. Gonzalez had 3 steals, and he does not get the jump. Palmeiro gets the hit and run sign. And he says, "Are you kidding me? I hit home runs." Burba, 2-2. Possible error. Palmeiro, 3-5. And that's going to be an infield single to first base. Tomey's got it. His error rating is a 3. That's a 4. He'll hang on to it. Burba coming over, but Tomei decides to hold on to the ball instead of trying to get Palmeiro out. And it's going to go as an infield single. So Palmeiro will get a hit. It'll now bring up Zeal. Zeal is 0 for 2. Runners at first and second now with 1 out. Strategy, nothing on the 17. Burba, 6-5. Range play. Zeal, 1-3. Fly ball, right field. That ball is hit to Ramirez. His range is a 3. He can't get that one. And that's going to be a base hit. It's going to be a single with only 1 out. The runners will only move 1 base. Because it was a range play, they weren't sure it was going to go ahead and get caught. But the bases are loaded. So a single for Zeal. And now here's Stevens. Stevens 1 for 2. He has a bomb in the game. Infield is going to play. They're going to play in. They don't want any more runs to score. Indians are down 4-2. Stevens here, very capable of hitting a slam. Burba sets up and deals. Strategy roll first. Nothing happening. Burba will now go ahead and deal with Stevens. Pitch from Burba. 5-4. Range play at the park. That is, if you're an Indians fan, that's not where you want that hit to. Jacobs Field, 5-1. That is powered into left field. That's a 2. It'll be a base hit, but it's a range play for David Justice. Justice has got to try to get this one. His range is a 4. He's got it. That is out number 2. That is out number 2. Now the question is, Stevens sacrifice fly of 3, hit the left +1 is a 4. That will bring in Gonzalez. Palmeiro will stay at second base. He won't even think about trying to go to third, but that's going to be a sacrifice fly, 5-2. So the Rangers will get a run on a sacrifice fly to left and Justice. And they're now 2 outs. Stevens does bring in the run, though, and will now bring in Clayton. That would have been a base hit if he didn't make the play. Clayton is 1 for 2 with a double. Palmeiro on at second, Zeal on at first. 2 men down, now a 5-2 Ranger lead. Strategy roll, nothing on the 16. Burba will pitch. Burba, 6-6 against the righty, it's blank. Clayton, 1-6, base hit left field, single. Now Palmeiro is mud. Will he come in to score? Single to left, 2-3, and he will advance. Palmeiro will come in to score. Zeal will hold at second base. Clayton holds at first. It's 6-2 Rangers. Stadium groans. RBI single by Clayton. And now it's a 6-2 lead. And the bullpen is warming up here for the Indians. And the batter is Goodwin. Goodwin is 0 for 1 with a walk. They would like to see if Burba can get out of the inning. But now it is 6-2 in favor of the Rangers. Burba will settle in, and he will strategy roll first, and nothing on the 19. Burba will pitch. Burba, 5-1, walk plus, and ball 4. So Burba walks Goodwin, and once again the bases are loaded. And that is the 5th walk by Burba, and that is it. So Burba coming out of the game, and he will leave with the L. And the Indians are going to the bullpen. McLemore, the next batter, he works against lefties. So coming on to pitch for the Indians is going to be Ricardo Rincon. 2 wins, 3 losses, no saves, a 4.43 ERA. He can pitch to 3, but Rincon really only in there just to try to finish the inning. Rincon making his first appearance in the postseason. So Ricardo Rincon will pitch to McLemore. As Burba, they've seen enough out of him. Maybe he'll have a better outing, but he wouldn't pitch again until the championship series. Bases loaded, Rincon will pitch to McLemore. 2 outs, top of the 5th. Rangers already lead 6-2. Strategy, nothing on the 18. Rincon, 5-2, strikeout, and wow, that just missed. McLemore, 5-5, and it's a grounder to third. That'll get picked up by Fryman. Fryman's got it. He's going to throw to first to get McLemore, and that will retire the side. 2 runs on 3 hits. 1 sacrifice fly and a couple of walks, but the Rangers have a 6-2 lead here going in the bottom of the 5th. Leading off for the Tribe will be Kenny Lofton. He is 0 for 2, but reached on an error. Game 2 of this ALDS. Indians lead the series 1-0, but right now the Rangers look like they're going to maybe tie this up. Helling, 4-5 against the lefty. It's an automatic out, and that's going to be a fly to center field. That'll be handled by Goodwin. And that's out number 1. Here's Vizquel. Vizquel is 0 for 2. Helling will pitch. Helling, 5-1. That's a pitcher result. The 15, switch left. That is a blank. Vizquel, 6-2. And against the righty, he hits one into right field, but he'll stay up there. And Juan Gonzalez will get it. That's out number 2. And now Alomar. Alomar is 0 for 2. Helling will pitch. Helling, 1-2. It's a blank. Alomar, 1-3 against the righty. It's a fly ball to center field. This time Goodwin will get to this again. And that is a good job pitching by Helling. And that is a 1-2-3 inning. 6-2 Rangers after 5. On to the 6th. Leading off for the Rangers will be Pudge. Pudge Rodriguez, 2 for 3, 2 bombs. And Pudge does a little worse against lefties. Rincon is going to pitch to him here. He still has a couple batters left in the tank, so Rincon will pitch to Pudge. Top of the 6-2 Rangers. Rincon, 1-2, range play. Pudge, 3-3, single center field. It's a range play for Lofton, though. His range is a 4. He's got it. 1 out. Nice play by Kenny Lofton. That'll be a fly out to center. Next batter is Greer. Greer is 0 for 3. Rincon, lefty on lefty, he'll pitch. Rincon, 6-6, hit by pitch. No. Greer, a 6-6. That's a fly to center field. This time, Lofton won't have to make such a play on it. And that is out number 2. And now Gonzalez. Rincon is tired. They'd like to see if he can get him to finish out the inning. So they're going to let Rincon pitch to Wangan. 2 outs here. Rincon will deal. Rincon, 1-4. Wild pitch. It's a blank. Gonzalez, 6-5. Powered into left field. That's a 16. Holy cow, he just missed it. Against the lefty, a 14 or 15 would have been a home run. That's a 16. It's going to stay up there enough for David Justice to come down with it and make the catch. And the Rangers go 1-2-3 for the first time in the ball game, and Rincon goes ahead and wipes his brow. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Leading off for the Indians is Manram. He's 2 for 2, a single and a bomb. Helling still has plenty left in the tank. 6-2 Rangers. Fans here at Jacobs Field hoping the Tribe can turn this around. Helling, 3-4. Error on a throw. Manram, 4-6. And against the righty, it's a ground ball to short. That ball is hit to Clayton. His error rating is a 10. That's a 20. Clayton will get that, and they'll throw to first and get the out. 1 down. Here's Tomey. Tomey is 1 for 2 with a single. Helling will pitch. Helling, 2-3, range play. Tomey, 1-5, grounder to second base. This time McLemore's got to make a play. His range is a 3. That'll be a base hit. McLemore couldn't get to it, and Tomey will get to first. Tomey's second hit of the ball game. The batter now is Baines, who should not be in the Hall of Fame. He is 0 for 1 with a walk. Infield a double play. Strategy rolls are still on. Tomey stays put. Helling will pitch. Helling, 6-6, strikeout. That just missed. Baines, 5-2, and it's a fly ball to left field. And Rusty Greer comes in and says, Harold Baines, you think you're a Hall of Famer? Blop. Out number 2. As Greer goes ahead and brings that in, and that's out the second out. And now Justice. Justice is 0 for 2. Tomey's still on it first. Strategy roll, nothing on the 6. He'll stay put. Helling, 1-2. It's a blank. Justice, 4-5. Ground ball, second base. Easy play for McLemore this time. He'll get it. And he'll throw it over to first. Retire the side. No runs and a hit. Rangers leading 6-2. A few innings away from tying up this ALDS. Well, his plaque is in the hall. Yeah, it's in the hall. That's all I'll say. His plaque is in there. Doesn't mean he belongs in there. Top of the 7th. Here's somebody that should be in the Hall of Fame, and that's Rafael Palmeiro. He is 1 for 3. Rincon. It's lefty on lefty. I think I'm going to let it. He is tired. I think I'm going to let him pitch. Or do we? No, because I got 2 lefties and a righty coming up. Rincon coming out of the game for the Indians. That'll be it for him. They will go to another lefty here. And coming on to pitch for the Indians is going to be Paul Ossenmacher. 2 wins, a loss, no saves, an 8.18 ERA. Ouch. But the last time I had Ossenmacher on the field, he actually did pretty good. Ossenmacher, however, can only pitch to 3 batters before he's tired. He's really only supposed to deal with lefties. Top of the 7th, 6-2 Rangers. Let's see here. So, and Ossenmacher make his first appearance this season. Ossenmacher, 3-1. It's a blank. Palmeiro, 3-4. Fly ball center field. Lofton will get to that. And he'll make the catch for the out. 1 down. Next batter is Zeal. Zeal is 1 for 3 with a single. I don't know what that stands for in German, Ernest. Ossenmacher, 3-4. Possible error. Zeal, 6-5. Ground ball to third. That ball is hit to Fryman. His error rating is a 6. That's a 9. Fryman's got it. He'll throw to first and get the out. 2 away. And now Stevens. Stevens is 1 for 3. He's got a bomb. Ossenmacher trying to go ahead and have a good inning here. Ossenmacher will deal. 6-4 against the lefty. It's a blank. Stevens, 5-4. Base hit left field. Stevens will get a single. He'll head to first. His second hit of the ball game. The batter now is Clayton. And Ossenmacher did his job. He will come out. He is now tired. Now the Indians will go to a righty in the bullpen, and that is going to be Paul Shuey. Shuey making his, I believe, his first appearance in the postseason. So he will come on to pitch. 8 wins, 5 losses, 6 saves, a 3.53 ERA. And Shuey can pitch to 5 batters. So 2 outs, top of the 7th. Stevens on at first. Paul Shuey, the new Indian pitcher. Strategy rolls are off. Shuey will deal. Shuey, 1-4. Error on a throw. Clayton, 5-2. Nope, that's going to be a fly ball right field. And Manny Ramirez will get to it. He'll make the catch and retire the side. No runs and a hit for the Rangers. But they have this 6-2 lead here. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I'll be right back. We're heading back to the senior circuit tomorrow night here on the network as we're traveling back to Turner Field for Game 2 of the National League Division Series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Atlanta Braves. Omar Dahl will be pitching for the Diamondbacks. Kevin Millwood will be pitching for the Braves. He really was the ace of the Braves lineup. I just wanted a Randy Johnson, Greg Maddux matchup in Game 1. The Diamondbacks do lead that series 1-0. So now anything's possible for a very important must-win by the Braves tomorrow night. Arizona, Atlanta, Game 2, NLDS. That's tomorrow night on the network. Indians trail here 6-2, Game 2 of the ALDS. Games 3 will be back at the ballpark at Arlington. Rick Helling back on the mound. And he still can pitch to 2 more before he tires. Travis Fryman leads off for the Indians. He's 1 for 2 with a double. Fans here at Jacobs Field hoping the Indians can come through. Helling, 3-2, possible error. Fryman, 2-5, fly ball left field. That ball is hit to Greer. His error rating is a 3. That's a 4. He will make the catch, but it looked like it popped out of the glove, but he held on to it. So that's out number 1. Here's Diaz. Diaz is 0 for 2. Helling will deal. 3-5 against the righty. It's a blank. Diaz, 6-2, and it's a single. Diaz will hit a base hit past short, and the Indians will have a base runner. So Diaz goes to first. Next batter is Lofton. Helling is tired. He says he can pitch a little longer. Ranger bullpen, however, is getting ready. Diaz on it first. Strategy rolls are off. Helling, 3-4. Error on a throw. Lofton, 5-4. Ground ball to the pitcher. That's picked up by Helling. Helling's error rating is a 5. That's a 10. Now, he will not make an error. The question is this going to be a double play? So Lofton, 2-2. And let's see, shortstop is the pivot. Shortstop is pivot. And that is Clayton plus 1 is 3. Now, a 1-3, this would be a double play. It is not. It is not. So the only play went to first. So Helling got it. It was a 6. So Helling throws to first to get Lofton. Diaz will get to second base. And that is out number 2. So I don't have to roll for a throwing error on the pivot man. But Diaz is safe at second. As a grounder to Helling, he made sure we got the shore out at first base. 2 down, and now the batter is Vizquel. Vizquel is 0 for 3. You just drafted an Aho in your hockey draft. I like Sebastian Aho. He's a pretty good for Carolina. He actually was their best player last year. For the Carolina Hurricanes. Not having Barkov for the year and Kachuk for the first few months of the season is going to hurt, but the Panthers will still make the postseason. I still have the deepest team in the NHL. Diaz on at second, and here's Vizquel, 0 for 3. Helling will pitch. Helling, 6-3, it's a blank. Vizquel, 2-5, base hit center field. Will that score Diaz? 1-4, and a single to center. Advances if he's 4-6. Diaz is mud. He's got to hold it third, even with 2 outs. So Vizquel does get a hit, but Diaz cannot score. And now it's up to Alomar. Alomar is 0 for 3. Question is, do you want Helling to pitch? He is tired here. I think you probably do. I think that's going to be it. Helling's going to come out of the game. That'll be it for him. He'll leave with the W. And the Rangers will go to the bullpen. And they're going to bring on a righty to deal with Alomar. And that's going to be Jeff Zimmerman. Zimmerman making an appearance. And Zimmerman, I know, did make an appearance in the first game, I believe. I think it's his second appearance for Zimmerman. And he has no stats, but he did, however, does make an appearance. So Zimmerman, he will come on to pitch. His second appearance in the season, in the postseason, and he can pitch to 5. So Zimmerman will pitch to Alomar. 2 outs, bottom of the 7th. A chance for the Indians to try to get some runs. But Zimmerman is a very good pitcher. Zimmerman sets up. Pudge gives him the sign. Zimmerman deals. Zimmerman, 1-4. Hit by pitch. No. Alomar, 4-3. And Alomar's going to get the Indians a little help. That's going to be a double into right field. Diaz will score. Will it score? Vizquel, 3-1. 3-1. Yes, Vizquel will come in to score. Alomar's got good speed. He will take third on the throw. Alomar comes through with a big 2 RBI triple. Stadium cheers. Yay! And now it is 6-4. As Alomar had speed and he took third base on the throw. And now with one swing, Manram can tie it up. Manram 2 for 3, a single and a bomb. Alomar on at third. And Zimmerman will pitch to Manny Ramirez. Now a 6-4 ball game. Fans here at Jacobs Field suddenly woke up. Strategy rolls are back. Nothing on the 5. Zimmerman will pitch. Zimmerman, 3-6, range play. Ramirez, 3-1. It's a line drive to second. It's hit to McLemore. McLemore's range is a 3. He leaps. He can't get it. Base hit. Alomar will come in to score. Manram on at first at 6-5. Stadium cheers. Yay! Ramirez gets his third RBI of the night. And now it's a 6-5 ball game. And now here's Tommy. Tommy is 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Zimmerman has to pitch to him. Tommy is the third batter. Man Ramirez on at first, 2 men out. Now a 6-5 ball game. This game changed very quickly here in the bottom of the 7th. Fans here at Jacobs Field hoping Tommy can get a hold of one. Strategy. Nothing on the 5. Manram stays where he is. Zimmerman, he will pitch. 4-3. Possible error. Tommy. 5-2. It's a ground ball to short. That ball is hit to Clayton. His error rating is a 10. That's a 6. He can't come up with it, and everybody's safe. That's going to be an E6 on Clayton. Second error on the Rangers in the ball game. And now, here comes Baines. Baines is 0 for 2 with a walk. 2 men down. Bottom of the 7th, now 6-5. Zimmerman, he will pitch to Baines. Manny Ramirez on it second. Tommy on it first on the air. Royce Clayton makes a huge miscue. Zimmerman will have to pitch to Baines. Fans here at Jacobs Field hoping the so-called Hall of Famer actually lives up to his billing. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 17. Zimmerman will pitch. Zimmerman, 1-6, and it's an automatic out. And that's going to be a fly ball center field, and that'll be handled by Goodwin. He will make the catch, and the so-called Hall of Famer, all he does is a little lazy fly out to center field. But the Indians, 3 runs on 4 hits, 1 error. We got a ball game at 6-5 after 7. Tom Goodwin leads off for the Rangers as we now go to the 8th. Shuey can pitch to 4 more batters before he tires. He's going to pitch to Goodwin. Goodwin not very good, a little worse against righties. So Shuey will pitch. Top of the 8th, 6-5. But now can the Indians keep the Rangers from scoring any runs? Shuey, 1-5, strikeout plus. That's a good start. Struck him out. Shuey had 103 strikeouts in 99, 1 down. And now McLemore. McLemore is 0 for 2, but he's walked twice. Okay, another 200 feet. It's a 3-1 bomb. Shuey, 5-3 against the switch left. It's blank. McLemore, 4-5. Ground ball to third. That'll be handled by Fryman. Fryman tosses it over, 2 down. And now here's Pudge. Pudge 2 for 4, but the 2 he hit were bombs. Rodriguez has got 2 home runs in this ball game. Shuey knows he's got to be careful with him. Shuey will go ahead and pitch. Shuey, 3-3, strikeout 6. Cold strike 3 on Pudge, and the inning is over. Nice job by Shuey. 1, 2, 3, go the Rangers. We go to the bottom of the 8th. David Justice leads off for the Indians. He is 0 for 3. And let's see. Zimmerman, he had a rough outing. I think they're going to go to the bullpen on him. But you got a lefty and 2 righties coming up. So that's going to be it for Zimmerman. Zimmerman coming out of the game. And now coming on to pitch for the Rangers will be Tim Crabtree. 5 wins, a loss, no saves, a 3.46 ERA. He can pitch to 4. Crabtree making, I believe, his first appearance in the postseason. So Crabtree will come on to pitch. And we'll see what the Indians can do with him. So Tim Crabtree will deal. Bottom of the 8th, 6-5. Fans here at Jacobs Field know this is the time to take a lead. Crabtree will deal. Crabtree, 2-2. It's a blank. Justice, 4-6, and it's a base hit pass short. The tying run is on. Justice gets his first hit of the game. It's a single. And now the batter is Fryman. Fryman is 1 for 3. And, 322 at bats. I'll let him stay in there. I was thinking of a pinch hitter, but I'm going to let him hit. Justice on at first. Fryman will bat. Infield is at double play. 6-5. Strategy roll. Justice stays put. Crabtree will pitch to Fryman. Fans here at Jacobs Field hoping for a big-time hit. Crabtree, 6-3. That is at the park. Jacobs Field, 5-4. It's a base hit pass short. Justice will hold at second base. The tying run is scoring position. Runners at first and second. No one out. Leaving Fryman in was a great call. You just don't see managing like this on that other channel with the fluffy cat and those boring blue and red cards. Rather play a game when you got real colors on the board. Next batter is Diaz. Diaz has a chance here to maybe put the Indians, tie it up, or set them up ahead. Diaz is 1 for 3. He's capable of doing it. Justice on at second. Fryman on at first. 6-5. Bottom of the 8th. Crabtree trying to keep it where it is. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 3. Crabtree will settle in, and he will pitch. Crabtree, 4-5, strikeout. No. Diaz, 3-1, and it's a fly to left field. Greer will get to that. That is out number 1. Justice will stay at second base automatically. I'm not going to have him go there. That's out. That's a first out. So 2-1 down, and now Lofton gets a chance. Lofton is 0 for 4, but reached on an error. You kind of think he's due. Justice on at second. Fryman on at first. 1 out. Bottom of the 8th. 6-5 Rangers, but the Indians are threatening. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 12. Crabtree is going to pitch. Crabtree, 4-5, strikeout. Cold strike 3 on Lofton. He can't believe it. Lofton goes down on strikes, 2 down. And now here's Vizquel. Vizquel is 1 for 4. Crabtree is tired. I think the Rangers are going to make a move. And they are. Crabtree's going to come out of the game, and they're going to try to get one out from Danny Patterson. 2 wins, no losses, no saves, a 5.67 ERA. Patterson trying to come in and just get one out. So Justice on at second, Fryman on at first. Danny Patterson coming in to pitch for the Rangers. 2 outs, bottom of the 8th. Vizquel the batter, he's 1 for 4, very capable of getting runs. He had 66 RBIs in 99. Strategy roll, nothing on the 10. Patterson looking in on Vizquel. Patterson will deal. Patterson, 4-3, strikeout, no. Vizquel, 6-5, and it's a fly ball to center field. And getting under that will be Tom Goodwin. He will make the catch and retire the side. No runs, 2 hits. A big chance for the Indians goes by the board. And it stays 6-5 after 8. On to the 9th. Leading off for the Rangers is Rusty Greer. He is 2 for 3. No, he is 0 for 4 tonight. Shuey can pitch to one more batter before he tires. But I think the Indians may go to the bullpen here, and they will. So Shuey coming out of the game, and they're going to bring in a lefty for this, and it's going to be Mark Langston. 1 win, 2 losses, no saves, a 5.25 ERA. Langston making his first appearance in the postseason, and he can pitch to 7. They're going to bring in Mark Langston for 1 inning here and see if he can keep it 6-5. He allows 1 run, I'll yank him. Mark Langston will pitch to Greer. Top of the 9th, 6-5 Rangers. Langston will deal. Langston, 1-2 against the lefty. It's an automatic out. It's going to be a ground ball to short. That'll be handled by Vizquel, and he'll throw it over for the out. Here's Wangan. Wangan 2 for 3 with 2 singles and a walk. Langston will pitch. Langston, 6-4, strikeout, cold strike 3 on Gonzalez. He got him. Gonzalez not happy with the call. Langston at 43 Ks in 99, 2 down. And now Palmeiro. Palmeiro 1 for 4 with a single. Langston trying to keep it a 6-5. The Indians hoping for some 9th inning magic. Langston will deal. Langston, 5-6, range play at the park. That's not where you want to hit. Jacobs Field, 3-1. And, well, there normally would be a range play on that, but I hate to say this. Unless the fielder can jump about 20 or 30 feet into the air, that's kind of not happening. Because the 3-run is a home run to the pull side. Palmeiro's got 20s, and, well, he's not getting that one. Kaboom! Very high, very deep, very gone. Home run, Rafael Palmeiro. Stadium barfs. Yeah. Palmeiro hits his 2nd home run of the playoffs. It's 7-5. Just a big-time bomb at Jacobs Field for Palmeiro. And now the batter is Zeal, and Langston is coming out as he could not get that one out of here. And we'll see a new pitcher for the Indians. It's going to be Steve Reed. 3 wins, 2 losses, a 4.23 ERA. Reed making his first appearance. of the playoffs. He is also the 6th Indian pitcher. So Steve Reed will pitch to Zeal, and Reed can pitch to 4. Zeal is 1 for 4 with a single. 2 men down, top of the 9th. Now a 7-5 Ranger lead. Reed will pitch. Reed, 5-1, strikeout, and called strike 3 on Zeal. He got him, but the damage is done. 1 run on 1 hit, a solo bomb by Palmeiro. It's a 2-run lead. But will we see some 9th inning magic? It is the heart of the order for the Indians. Roberto Alomar is 1 for 4 with a triple. His last time up. Rangers will go ahead and bring in their closer, and that's going to be John Wetland. 4 wins, 4 losses, 43 saves, a 3.68 ERA. Wetland making his first appearance of the playoffs. So John Wetland will come on to pitch, and he can pitch to 5. So Roberto Alomar leads off in the bottom of the 9th. 7-5 Indians. Heck of a game here at Jacobs Field. Wetland will pitch. Wetland, 2-6, strikeout, no. Alomar, 3-5. It's a ground ball to third. That'll be handled by Zeal. And Zeal will throw it over for the out, 1 away. Here's Manram. He is 3 for 4 tonight, 2 singles and a bomb. Wetland, 1-6. Home run chance. The 10 is too high. Ramirez, 4-1. He hits a deep fly ball to right field. Gonzalez going after that. He's at the track. He will pull it down, 2 down. And that was just a loud out. And now the last chance for the Indians is Jim Thome. Thome, 2 for 4, 2 singles and reached on an error. Wetland trying to go ahead and send this series to Arlington, tied at 1. Fans are at Jacobs Field hoping Thome can come through with a big hit. Wetland will pitch. Wetland, 2-6, strikeout, 18. Called strike 3 on Thome. He is mad, but it doesn't mean it. That doesn't matter anyway. Still right out. That's your game. Rangers tie this series up with a 7-5 win here over the Indians. Stadium barfs. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, go the Indians. The Rangers will take 1 here in Cleveland, which guarantees this series to go at least 4. So they get the home field. Now games 3 and 4 will be back at the ballpark at Arlington. The Rangers had to have a good game, and they definitely did have one here. Final line score coming up. For the Rangers, 7 runs, 11 hits, 2 errors. For the Indians, 5 runs, 11 hits, no errors. The winning pitcher is Rick Helling. He'll go to 1-0 on the postseason. Dave Burba will take a tough loss and go to 0-1. Patterson's going to get a hold, and Wetland is going to get his first save of the playoffs. So this series is tied at 1 here. And they're going to go back to Arlington as now the Rangers do have the home field advantage. Tomorrow night, Game 2 of the National League Division Series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Atlanta Braves. Omar Dahl will be going for the D-backs, and Kevin Millwood will be going for the Bravos. The Diamondbacks lead that series 1-0. The Braves know they must win. They cannot go back to Bank One Ballpark down 0-2. Huge matchup tomorrow night. D-backs and Bravos, game 2 of that series. Be there or be square. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out the turnstiles. Subscribe if you've not done so. Make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. The Texas Rangers get the win here in Jacobs Field. 7-5. This American League Division Series is tied 1-1.